If you're like me, you're pretty irritated by videos that claim to have a Yellowstone trailer or exclusive that turn out to be artificial intelligence-created garbage. Here's a few examples. Y'all, there is no trailer for the show about the 4-6's ranch, and Jimmy and Teeter are not quitting the show. Hang tight for what is known and not known about this new spinoff, Matthew McConaughey's involvement, and when it'll actually be released. Hey, it's Billy Dukes, and I'm here, right here, in person. And I don't want to be the pot calling the kettle black, because at times I may have been guilty of using overly salacious video titles or thumbnails that provoke a little too much. Maybe I've crossed the line, but it's a fine line, and I try to ask myself if someone who watches is going to get what was promised. We won't doctor images like a channel called Next Film has done here. That picture of Jamie pointing a gun at Rip is from the end of Season 4, when Jamie points a gun at his real father, Garrett. The channel actually used the same template 2 months earlier to create this. There is also this gem. Moving forward, I'm going to do my best to clarify at the start of a video if what I'm going to present is fact or a theory derived from fact. Then, when I'm wrong, I'll own it. We've built a really nice community here and with the Dutton Rules podcast, and I want to respect your time by not wasting your time. In a moment, I'll dig a little deeper on this topic, but first, about that Yellowstone spinoff and what everyone is getting wrong. Two things inspired this video. The first is this photo of Jefferson White and what looks to be an official promo image for a show called 6666. It was shared on a Facebook group I just started following that seems a little inclined to spread some misinformation. Y'all, I can't find this picture anywhere else on the internet. I think someone just made it on Canva or something, and there's two reasons I think that. One, Jefferson is wearing a mighty heavy jacket for summer in Texas. It's actually the same one he wore when he was on Yellowstone in Montana. And two, someone else is going to be leading this series. I love Jimmy, but Jimmy can't carry a show like Harrison Ford, Kevin Costner, or Sam Elliott can. The second piece of inspiration is this. It's a promo on Facebook for an article on Town and Country, which is a legitimate source. Here's the actual article. It's a pretty good article published in late 2022 before all the drama around Kevin Costner and Paramount came to light. Click the link in the corner for more on that. The Facebook headline says the 4-6's show is expected to debut this year, and that is at best optimistic. I want to be clear once again that no one from Paramount has said one way or another when the 4-6's will debut, even though we've been talking about it for going on 2 years now. Jefferson White and Ryan Bingham were two names attached, and the plot of Yellowstone is actually turned, so that's all possible. If you recall, towards the end of Part 1 of Season 5 of Yellowstone, Walker, Teeter, Ryan, and Rip took the herd to the 4-6's ranch in Texas due to a disease at the Yellowstone called brucellosis. It's really easy to see how this would set up a spinoff, but can that spinoff happen before whatever is gonna happen on Yellowstone happens? I don't think it can. And all those happenings have been pushed way back. Part 2 was set to premiere in the summer of 2023, but all the off-screen drama between Costner, Taylor Sheridan, and Paramount has pushed filming of Season 5 Part 2 back. This has been confirmed by Puck and other news outlets, and Paramount when they quietly pulled the trailer that said Yellowstone would return this summer. More on that in the video in the corner. They may film this summer, maybe. That would put the remainder of Season 5 on the air in the fall, which means, if I'm correct here, 4-6's isn't coming until 2024. And who else thinks 4-6's is coming in 2024? IMDb. Although admittedly IMDb is hardly a lockdown source when it comes to these kinds of things, it's sort of like what Wikipedia used to be. Right now they have the show about the 4-6's as potentially being called 6666 Maple Syrup, and I mean, that's not going to happen, right? The other hot rumor is about Matthew McConaughey joining the 4-6's, which at this point is just a rumor, but it's one that I either started or amplified. We know he's going to be part of a Yellowstone show, and one set in his home state of Texas makes a ton of sense, right? But it's not confirmed, so I won't get too excited. So a couple of things moving forward. If you think I've titled the video in a way that's salacious, call me out on it, staff@tasteofcountry.com, or just drop a comment in the comment section below. Moving forward, we're going to be doing several Yellowstone franchise videos leading up to the premiere of the next season of whichever show comes next. Then we'll do preview and recap videos that include predictions based on facts and analysis of what happened. We're also going to add versions of the upcoming Dutton Rules podcast episodes to these preview and recap episodes. So if you see a 42-minute long YouTube video on Taste of Country in the very near future, this is why. You can watch the first 6 to 8 minutes per usual, or stick around for the full conversation. I'm Billy Dukes for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.